Yeah, I don't know what day it is. Monday, 73 degrees, it's about time. This is live and unedited. Want to hear some music? I'll show you some music. Here, I made this. Here's some music. I patented, whatever. Copyright, there you go. There you go, that's the closest you get to music these days. Lord have mercy, really? Yeah. They won like $199 at the flower place. Yeah, okay, I'm rambling. You ready? That's not music. Oh, I should say no words. Yeah, you don't get no words here. Yeah. Piece of something. I have not touched it. Really not interested in it at the moment. Yeah. This is what I've been working on. Oh, okay, there you go. It's a rust deadened, primed, and painted. I did that this morning. Come on, turn, you little rascal. There you go. Okay. This is a sandblast cabinet. I probably really shouldn't bought. Okay, but anyway, this is okay, fire cabinet. It's 2-ply. I don't know how long it is. Actually, I gotta extend it a little bit. No, it's 34. Yeah, 34 inches by 34 inches. By, I don't know, yeah, piece of something. Where's the tape measure on here? Really? There we go. And it is 5 foot 5 inches. Yeah. Anyway, I had to cut off 3 inches because I cut it down so as to be 31 inches so I can make it through that door, but I still gotta take this casing off right here and take that door off in the hinges, and yeah, and now I gotta go and cut the next layer because it's still too wide by, yeah, 1.5 inches. This is going to be my sandblast cabinet. The only thing I'm going to use off this probably is those gloves. This triangle trap thing, I'm going to cut that off and add to it. Yeah, add to it. Yeah. And that glass thing's too small. This cabinet's going to be 6 foot tall. This is, got it taped up so the doors don't fall open, but I guess I think something I haven't figured out. I never write anything down on a piece of paper. I just kind of go on and do what I gotta do and work off it. I think I'm gonna bring it up to about right there at that point and then cut it on an angle. I think. I see all sandblasters cabinets are on an angle. I had to grind all these things off on the inside. They were like for shelves. Anybody that knows anything about a fire cabinet, I've had this fire cabinet for, I don't know, 4 years. It was set up at my mom and dad's house when I was going to get a real body shop. Really? Okay. And then I realized body shops in Muskegon, quote unquote, are not grandfathered in. Really? Okay. But anyway, so what's my point? Oh, this hinge. Don't leave shit outside, okay? You see that hinge? Okay. Then you see that hinge down there? It was all rusted together, and I put oil on it, and WD-40, and penetrating oil, and heat, and everything else. Yeah, so basically by leaving it outside, I created more work, because all this rust wasn't here. But, you know, it is what it is, and yeah. Oh, I see it's got a reinforcement I didn't know it had right there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, now I think about it, I might just take the doors off and pull this whole unit out. I don't know, something. I'll figure it out. Yeah, as long as you got, you know, a cutter and a welder, you can pretty much do anything you want to do. Enough time. And yeah, there's my plasma cutter cart. This thing works pretty damn good. This little guide, yeah. This is one of the few things that I bought new. This was I bought it in '05. The reason I know that because I looked it up. It's the smallest one you can get. Thermodynamics 38 cut. It'll cut, I don't know, 5/8 metal, real slow. Yeah, I got like 1,050 into it. Okay. And I didn't like jamming the air hose in the back here because this thing kind of moves. So what I did is just put a little, I guess I ain't got air to it really. Yeah, I took the air off. Okay, just a little filter, and then I just ran the hose down here so I can jam the air hose in there. Yeah. And then I always make these. Really? Motherfucking kids next door throwing football or something. Okay, gotta love them. Be nice, Tom. I make these little rods and I put holes around them, so because I like everything in its own little place. Yeah, just like that. When there's everything in its own little place. Okay, I think I covered everything. Sun's going down. It's kind of a shame to cut that up, but that's what's gonna happen. And actually, with that little, I don't know, I call it a funnel. I'm gonna have to oh, about right here. I'm gonna have to cut it more on an angle and veer it out to make this whole cabinet fit, so I can barely get my chopper frame in there. And my buddy was over here today, and he asked me, why don't I just bring it to, you know, I didn't know there was a place in Grand Haven to do it, and I just thought, you know, it's kind of like this. Either you're a guy with the truck, or you're a guy looking for a guy with the truck when you have to haul shit. Point being, not something I have to have all the time, but it is nice when opportunity arises. You know, I don't like to rely on anybody for anything ever, because you will be disappointed somewhere down the line. It's been a whole 8 minutes. Alright, then let's do a little commercial break. Commercial break. Some popcorn, piece of something. Am I in a good mood? Sure, I'm in a good mood. Maybe next week in the car, I don't know. You know what? Maybe should I go here? Yeah, I'll go here. Yeah, I'll go here. Trying to be a nice fella. I'm gonna explain this to you. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but I know I ain't wrong. Okay, I'm in a good mood, beautiful mood. Okay. You know how you get lucky? Okay, that's fine. This is what I've learned. Never start spraying in the middle of a hood and come back, never. Because you're gonna get dry spray right there. You need to start on the edge, push, come around to the other side, and pull. Need to do that on the hood and the roof. And there's another thing, yeah, I ain't trying to be a dick. You guys want to heat this, it's fine. If you don't want to heat it, that's fine too. This is what's going to happen. Let me give you an example. You guys need to learn, not everybody, just some people need to learn. You might get away painting a helmet, you might get away painting a door on a house, you might get away with a lot of stuff, okay? But if you don't know how to trigger your gun, you're gonna run into a problem. The point being, if you're not gonna run the whole side of the car, and you don't have to, usually with candy, stuff like that. Anyway, my point being is, if you start at this door and spray all the way down, okay? And if you don't trigger, have trigger with air, and you keep on spraying, you're gonna double up your metallic right here. You need to have trigger. You got material, and then you have trigger, and there's air. And if you guys spray and just let go of the trigger, what you're doing is snapping, you're allowing the needle to slap against the fluid tip. It's gonna wear out. That's what's gonna happen. And if you just hold the trigger and keep it held all the time, you're gonna get, especially if you do metal flake or anything on a car, you're gonna get so much heavy metal flake here, it's gonna be unreal. But hey, you know, anybody who's been spraying a few times in their life will know. And whenever if you're gonna, however you're gonna spray, you want to spray like a robot. You want to be as consistent as possible. If you're gonna, see, when I do my first pass, I start right here. This is what I do. I start always on the passenger side. That's just my preference. This is what I do. Say this is the gun. I spray, and I don't do no lap, okay? I just come right straight back on the same pass, okay? I come up 50%, do one lap, come back, stop. Yep, that's what I do. And I want to see if it's gonna, if it's orange peel, if it's gonna, what is it, before you do the whole car. My point being, whatever way you're gonna do it, you gotta be consistent. You don't want to do one side, you know, do the roof like this, and then decide right here, yeah, sure, this edge you're gonna do like this, but right here it's a little light, so you want to just do 1-2 pass right here. You got to be like a robot. I'm just telling you. And the reason I say that is because that's how I was taught. I used to spray like 1600 Honda. I think they're Honda City cars. I don't know. This is in 1990. Honda City mirror covers on third shift, 10 hours a day. We used to spray like 1600 a night, and you got to be consistent. You can't add one more pass. You can't. No, you can't. Okay, I'm sorry. You can, but there's going to come a time in a day if you don't get your pattern down and you don't trigger. And I'm not saying it's easy. I struggled learning how to spray. I wasn't born to spray. I wanted to learn how, and I struggled. And I had a good teacher, Louise Brock, and she just stayed on me. And whenever I did something out of the norm, she said no. I didn't take no offense. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm just saying, you gotta spray like a robot. If you don't believe me, that's okay. Ask somebody else. You gotta do it consistent. Anyway, video's getting too long. See, these are brand new pants. Trashed. Anyway, that's why I don't wear nice clothes. Peace of mind. Piece of oneself, piece of property, piece of honor, rest in peace. Bigger piece of action, bigger piece of the pie. piece of the puzzle, piece of pussy, piece of pizza. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even the puppies get a piece of something, motherfucker. And my point about being consistent, it's like anything in life. Be consistent. Don't vary off, because if you vary off from doing it, you do it this way, then you veer off to this way. If this way works, stick with it. Don't veer off and do it this way, because you're not going to get the same results. It's like production in a factory. Boom, boom, boom. You do it the same way. Anyway, enjoy your evening, people. Peace of something.